AdroitLogic Integration Monitor is an independent web application which can be used as an administrative console for the easy management of an UltraESB instance or a cluster of UltraESBs. This can be hosted or deployed in a separate data center, a remote node, or even on a developer workstation completely away from the UltraESB instances. As shown on the diagram, Integration Monitor retrieves cluster information from the zookeeper and connects to the individual UltraESBs through GMX as needed for the management operations. At the same time, it also interacts with an specified Elasticsearch server via HTTP to receive statistics about the various aspects of the UltraESB cluster. In a higher level, the key features of the Integration Monitor can be grouped into three main categories. They are metrics and monitoring, management, and diagnostics and troubleshooting. Metrics and monitoring is one of the key features of Integration Monitor. When a user logs into the Integration Monitor, the first page shows the statistics of the different cluster spaces that the user has access to. In this screen, you can see the statistics of space 1 as indicated by this drop-down. Here, at the top of the page, the metrics such as total received messages, total sent messages, work managed tasks, and file cache usage for the whole space are shown for the day. In the tabs below, the system metrics such as CPU usage and heap usage, ESB level metrics such as work managers and file caches, communication level metrics such as incoming and outgoing messages are shown in graphical views. Each of these graphs will show a maximum of 3 graph lines, each representing an individual UltraESB node of that space. It should be noted that by default all these graphs, as well as any similar graph that can be found in Integration Monitor, will show the data for the last 60 minutes and will be updated automatically at an interval of 15 seconds. But if the user desires, this time range can be changed to any other value such as for the day, for the week, or even for any custom range using the time range picker at the top. Further, if the user needs to monitor statistics for a particular UltraESB node rather than the whole space, the detailed view will provide a tabular view that indicates the metrics values for each individual node. By clicking on a node name on this table, takes the user to the node metrics view, which is similar to the space metrics view but only shows statistics for that particular node. In addition to these statistics about cluster spaces and individual UltraESB nodes, the Integration Monitor also provides facilities to monitor the different entities of UltraESB. For example, the deployment unit view shows all the deployment units for a particular space, and the user has the ability to view the details of each deployment unit in detail as well. The proxy services view shows all the proxy services, and by navigating to the detailed view of a proxy service, the user can view various metrics of that proxy service as well as the configuration details. Similarly, the configuration details and metrics of sequencers, endpoints, transport listeners, transport senders, work managers, and file caches can also be monitored using the respective views in the Integration Monitor. Integration Monitor also provides functionality to manage cluster spaces as well as individual UltraESB nodes very easily. This cluster spaces list shows all the spaces that the user has access to and all the currently active UltraESB nodes of each space. In the detailed view of the cluster space, it shows an overview of the space with a graphical representation of active and inactive node ratio, a list of all nodes belong to the space with their current status, and all the cluster commands received by that space. On the top, user can find a set of buttons that allows various cluster management operations such as round-robin restart, graceful restart, hard restart, and graceful shutdown. The detailed view of a particular node can be accessed through the node list of the space. This view shows an overview of the node configuration details, as well as the zookeeper sessions associated with that node. Similar to the space view, node view also features a set of buttons that facilitates node management operations such as maintenance shutdown, restart, and graceful shutdown. In addition to these, the cluster load view provides a simplified measurement of the current load of each UltraESB node, aggregating different metrics streams together. Further, the data source management functionality provides the user the ability to manage different data sources configured in UltraESB and also to view their statistics as well. The integration monitor can also be used very efficiently in diagnosing and troubleshooting any issues in the UltraESB nodes. For that, integration monitor provides several key functionalities that cover different aspects of diagnostic and troubleshooting process. The Log Weaver shows the tail end of the in-memory log of UltraESB nodes. This list of logs can be filtered by space, node, and also by the log level based on user requirement. The Error Log Weaver shows all the worn and error level logs that are persisted in the underlying database by the database log appender of the UltraESB. Each error log has a detailed view associated with it as well. But unlike in-memory logs, these logs will not be replaced by newer logs, so the user has the ability to archive older logs if necessary. The Audit Log Weaver shows all the audit logs that track any critical operation on either UltraESB nodes or on Integration Monitor. Similar to the error logs, each audit log also has a detailed view and can be archived as well. The Loggers view shows all the loggers defined in the UltraESB, and the user can change the log level and switch the additivity of each logger individually. The Troubleshoot Reporter is another highly useful functionality introduced in Integration Monitor. When troubleshooting an issue in UltraESB, there are various information to be collected from different locations using different techniques. The Troubleshoot Reporter makes this task easier by providing a single interface through which the user can select what information he needs. Then Troubleshoot Reporter collects this information, bundles them together, and saves to a user-defined location on the server. From this video, we have provided a summary of the key functionalities of AdroitLogic Integration Monitor. If you need more information, please contact us through our website.